What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Dawn of War Soulstorm video. Going to be another tournament on Westerners Invitational. Welcome, guys. So for this one, I'm your host, Dusty Minister, and we're getting deeper and deeper into the tournament. We just kind of started, so we're not that deep yet, but we're gonna get there. For this one, guys, I got spoiler filter on. If you haven't watched part 1, you might as well watch it. If you're not interested, you can just go on and actually watch this. But for you guys who actually don't want the spoilers, just know that I will remove the spoiler filter in 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, let's just, this is gonna be short, guys, because part 1 was just body bag city. Like, the river, the local river is full of, like, body bags all over the place. The river is actually stuck. Like, the water can't get past because all the body bags are actually blocking. There's so many body bags. Burger Man, the militia absolutely destroyed him. It wasn't even a conversation. I don't want to talk more about it. It was just not a conversation. Yeah, I don't have more to say. And then Alex UK versus Demilish. Yeah, this was also a body bag. It was actually like, there were moments like in game 2, Demilish, like he had some moments where I was like, okay, maybe. But Alex just absolutely obliterated him in the end because he's super offensive. Like, he goes fully reinforced 2 guardsmen, and then he just goes complete nuts with the command squad. And he just really went ham against Demilish, captured his outer points on Tranquility's end, and Demilish just couldn't handle it. He got surprised, he lost too many Necrom Warriors, and then the game was just basically over. Then in game 2, Alex UK did that, but then he was like, nah, hold on. I'm gonna do it even more ridiculous. I'm not even getting a generator. And then he just went even more ham, and he got that turd, and then suddenly, yeah, Demilish was just turd rushed and completely obliterated. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. That was really bad. That was a really bad situation. And yeah, Alex UK just body bagged Demilish. He's going down in the losers bracket. That was really dominant performance from Alex. Speaking of another dominant performance, this is just body bag after body bag. Deco versus Sikorsky. Now, again, Sikorsky had some moments where it's like, okay, maybe, but it didn't matter. Like, Deco was just too solid. Sikorsky he doubled down on Dark Eldar, which I understand. He doesn't want the Eldar versus Eldar mirror. But he went Dark Eldar. And in game 2, I actually felt like he has the right strategy, but it was on a worse map for Hellions. So instead, he just kind of, I don't know what to tell you. Like, he just kind of suffered a lot against Deco. He couldn't really handle the Hellions correctly, and he just basically lost all his melee units. And yeah, he didn't transition into tier 2, which I think is a mistake. And when he did, in game 1, that was just too forceful. And in game 2, he didn't even go it. He tried to finish off Deco. But Deco is just too smart, so you might as well go fast tier 2. And let's talk about that, because that also makes sense. That ties into what's happening in this one. Alex UK, he went IG versus Eldar because he's playing IG as his primary race. He goes up against Deco, got absolutely obliterated. I felt like Alex actually were very lazy in that game. Alex is my boy, by the way. I think he's an absolute homie, but he trolled in that one. Like, he went super ridiculously offensive, and he was way too deep into Deco's base, and Deco is just gonna body back him. Like, he's just gonna easily beat him, and Alex knows that. I know that Alex probably, like, yeah, but he's just gonna, like, murder me later into the game, but I'm just like, yeah, but it's even more likely that he's gonna murder you in tier 1. Like, easily, when you do this YOLO thing here, just go for his relic. Okay, whatever. I just felt like it was very lazy by Alex UK. I think he capitulated from second 1. And yeah, Deco took game 1. And then we got into game 2, where I actually felt like Alex UK had moments where I was like, okay, maybe he's cooking in this one. But then Deco is just outmatching him. Even though Alex is actually more smartly playing this build order that I keep talking about with Dark Eldar versus Eldar, I think he's playing it smarter, but it still didn't work because he took the same decision that Sikorsky is doing, which is get that homunculus laboratory and then please let me get a bunch of jet bikes and please let me hope that I'm surviving. What you do in that build order is actually just do this and just get fast tier 2. It's kind of the same idea as Space Marines going Assault Marines. But unlike Space Marines, you don't need the armory or Dark Elder to actually get Hellions, and get instead you actually have a generator. All you have to do is just build one generator. Space Marines has to build 2 at least, and then you just go fast tier 2. Like, you can easily do that. I know it sounds like I'm just like downplaying that Dark Elder is actually like a potentially really, like, it's going to be easy for Alex to pull this off. I'm just saying I think he had better odds if he did that. That's my opinion. That's my perspective. I could be wrong. Don't take my words as like the holy Bible of how to play Dawn of War. I just really, really believe what I'm saying right now. And I feel kind of comfortable in that statement, but I could be wrong. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's talk about what's going to happen in this one, guys. So how we're going to cast this one is going to be a little interesting. So for this one, we got El-bandido Langers, we got Tanya Forgotten, Sarien against whoever wins over here, Yang-Wen-Li against whoever wins over here, and then we are also going to get this quarterfinal. I'll keep reminding you guys what's going on in the bracket, so you can kind of like tell what's going on. What I will do is first I'm gonna cast this one, El-bandido versus Langers. Whoever wins will go up against Sarien. Then I'm gonna cast that one, and then we already know who's the first guy in this quarterfinal. Then after that, we're gonna cast Tanya Forgotten. And whoever wins here will go up against Yang-Wen-Li. And that player will then also move in and actually play against El-bandido. And that game as well we're going to watch. It's going to be 5 best of 3s for this one. Yeah, let's just get into it, guys. It's going to be exciting. El-bandido versus Langers is going to be a tough one for Langers for sure. Tanya versus Forgotten. That one is interesting. That one is very interesting. I think Tanya might be the better player, but Forgotten is no, like, you can't just sniff at Forgotten. He's a very, very good Necron player, and it's Necrons versus Tau, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be an easy task for Tanya and also, yeah, Forgotten, I've seen, if this is top tier Forgotten, Tanya is going to have a very hard time, but we'll see. And whoever's like winning here is going up against Yang-Wen-Li anyway, so that's going to be very, very tough. We'll see for this one, guys. Let's get into it. El-bandido versus Langers. Let's go. All right, guys. So the first game is going to be between Langers and El-bandido, Tau versus Chaos on Quest Triumph. Okay. I'm actually very interested to see how this one will play out. Langers, I have played against him a couple of times on the server. He's a pretty decent Chaos player. I think what he normally does, or what I would normally do as Chaos in this one, is instantly get Raptors. I think Raptors are pretty good. Usually in this matchup, you see Raptors versus Vespids. Sometimes you see Kroots as well, which is also very, very likely. But Kroots aren't as effective on this map. But instead, Langers is doing some wacky-ass stuff here, okay? So he's getting Unholy Sight, which is, that makes sense for cultists, don't get me wrong. But he would normally go Raptors and then Unholy Sight, but yeah, whatever. And then a Chaos Space Marine, interesting. Meanwhile, El-bandido, he starts on the right side. He's going for... Okay, he went for a Builder. Yeah, a Builder, a stealth team, 2 stealth teams. Barrack and Plasma Generator will go for the Tau Barrack. He's probably, yeah, he's going for Vespids and Tau Commander. This is, as I've said a couple of times, this is kind of risky if the opponent is getting in here and decapping in time. But I don't think it, no, he's not going to decap in time. It's just El-bandido needs the resources really, really badly. Otherwise, this is going to be a decap. But he's getting it right now. Yes, he's securing the listing post. Okay, and this is like, Langers is just like, yo, I'ma find you and I'ma kill you. Problem for him is, Tau Commander's out, so is the Vespids. He's gonna try and decap. This is going to be a cultist wipe. Yeah. This is an interesting play here by Langers, I must say. Okay, Langers is now in deep, deep trouble. El-bandido is just gonna jump in here, actually go range with his Vespids, because it's gonna give him more damage in the long run. better DPS output. In comes the Chaos Space Marines. But he needs an... yeah, okay, he's getting his Chaos Lord. What is this economy, by the way, by Langurs? He has the worst economy on planet Earth. He doesn't even have a single... Langurs? You are better than this, brother. What is going on here? Vespets trying to jump a little bit away. El-bandido knows what's going on here. He's just gonna get in with some stealth teams. He can decap easily. Yeah, actually killing the heretic. Needs to be careful with the Tau Commander. He cannot afford getting caught with this Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord is the most disgusting commander when it comes to actually fighting in melee. Well, together with the Force Commander, but the difference is Chaos Lord has like a sticky slow that actually deals damage over time. And so if the Tau Commander is gonna get hit, he'll actually get slowed and he has to jump away, and he's already taken some damage in that process. Space Marine Force Commander is also very... This is going to be a wipe. Holy Langurs, you are... this is not the type of game you want to play, brother. Vesper's getting in melee with the Chaos Space Marines. I do believe that the Chaos Space Marines can actually match them in terms of damage. The problem is that the morale drop is going to kick in for Vespets as well. But the thing is, El-bandido doesn't want this duel. He doesn't want to fight it. He could win it, but he's gonna pay a really bad price, and there's no reason to do that because the Vespets are too valuable in the early game here. Stealth team trying to get in, actually trying to decap something. This is looking really desperate for Langurs. How many points is he playing on? He's playing on 4 strategic points. He doesn't even have his relic. Meanwhile, El-bandido is chilling. Getting his second plasma generator. Finally getting the crew carnivores. He has not been needing the crew carnivores. Yeah, Langurs at least has like a decent army right now.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
Yeah, I think Langurs, he needs some miracle stuff here, because even if he somehow wins against this, there is a tier 2 very, very soon coming in for El-bandido. If I know him correctly, he's gonna go for it. 110 to plus 20. He has good economy. He can go for tier 2 right now if he wants. He has the economy straight up for it. And, like, Langurs doesn't even have his first generator right now. He does kill some Vespers, though. Tier 2 is... Yeah, tier 2 is coming in. Even getting another generator on top of it, because he can afford it, no problem. He already has, like, a decent army. Langurs need to desperately try and do something in terms of, like... I don't know, like, maybe he should actually just try and get tier 2. But, like, he's gonna probably... I do think, Tau actually has, like... I don't know, like, Defilers could actually be really good against Tau, I feel like. Artillery is really good against Fire Warriors and stuff. It's just as soon as we get into the mix with stealth teams, it gets really, really, really bad for the Defilers. Yeah, this generator will instantly go down. Langurs is just trying to do whatever the hell he can. Really bad situation for him. El-bandido is such a clean player. Just look at him go. I don't even feel like he's playing his full potential. This is the best Tau player we probably have on the server right now, and he's just going completely not-a-reno here on Langurs. Langurs is desperately trying to survive this, but even the Tau commander is having some fun here with actually killing some of these Chaos Space Marines. The cultists are also just dying left and right, and they're just gonna find these stealth teams while dying in the process. And these crews are just eating bodies, just having a meal while getting shot in the back. Vespers are just gonna jump in here. They're gonna find another generator, and we probably already have the advanced pulse rifle coming in. Vehicle beacon as well. No advanced pulse rifle now that I'm thinking about it. Doesn't make sense. He's just going straight for vehicles Because he's not going for Fire Warriors. He even, like, low-key floats, but that's because good vehicles are probably coming in. Let's see if he goes for the Barracuda. Barracuda would be really good on this map. Yep. No reason to go for Devilfishes when you don't have Fire Warriors. Meanwhile, Langers is actually going tier 2. Yeah, okay. I mean, whatever works would work. Like, I would probably do the same. If I was in Langer's situation right now, I would probably do the exact same. But the problem is, Langer's position is so bad that, I don't know, I don't even know how he's gonna handle this. This is brutal to watch. As soon as this Barracuda gets in here, I would just assume that Langers is just surrendering on the spot. He cannot handle, like, vehicles right now. And let alone, like, fast Air Force units like Barracuda. He cannot handle any of it. Yeah. If I was Langers right now, I would just say GG. This game is just really cooked for him. These crews are just really going to have a really good time against these Chaos Marines. Look at them go. They just bash everything that Langers have. Langers is just desperately doing something. But the game is very much over. Leaping abilities built for these crews. There's no armory either on the side of Langers. He cannot handle this whatsoever. He should be saying GG by now. Advanced Pulse Rifle getting in for the funsies. Is there Fire Warriors coming? Langer says GG. I'm just gonna fast forward. Oh, Langer's just left? Okay. Okay. There are 3 mistakes that ties into each other that Langers is doing. So, 1, he doesn't go for Raptors, which I think is a horrible idea. You should always go Raptors in this matchup. Against Fire Warrior spam, it's self-explanatory why they would be good there. But also, being able to handle the Vespids with them is also good. Just going back and forth with Tau, making sure that Tau just can't walk into your base and just F around. So you should go Raptor Unholy Sight. And he could go offensive with 1 cultist. Don't get me wrong, he definitely can. I just don't understand this, like, mass reinforce. Let's get into the base of Tau. Oh, there's a Tau commander, GG. Yeah, he's just gonna eat them alive. Rather have him go over here and, like, maybe, like, try and kill a stealth team or something. Like, try and fight for these outer points. We could start having a conversation about that. So, that's the 2 mistakes. No Raptor. Like Raptor, that was bad. And then, over-reinforcing his cultist. That was the 2nd mistake. The 3rd mistake, and this is just like, I don't know what to say. This is kind of like a kind of mistake because he was in such a bad spot that it's like, no, I don't even know if I want to mention it because it doesn't even matter. Like, I was about to say, like, he should get an armory to actually, like, stand up against this army. Like, might as well do that. Like, if that's all you got, like, you can go for the armory and, like, get some plasma guns and stuff. You're gonna lose anyway because in comes the Path of Enlightenment and stuff. But at least, like, this is full melee composition with the Tau Commander in. You can get upgrades for your Chaos Space Marines and then actually fight them head on. Might as well do that. But, like, he shouldn't even be in this position in the first place. So that was bad decision making from Langers. Also, there's some micro mistakes here that's kind of weird. And also him just getting in here, I feel like that's just really... yeah, that was low-key trolling. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Like, Langers, I'm gonna tell you right now. This was god-awful for his standards. Like, Langers can play way better than this. I'm not saying he's gonna win because, like, this is El-bandido. But... hell no. Oh, hell no. Langers can play better than this. I don't give a damn. Let's get into game 2. Let's see. I don't need Langers to win. I don't need him to win. I just want him to do better. I just want him to show, yo, I still got it, right? So let's get into it. Game 2, El-bandido Langers. Let's go. All right, guys. Again, we get this map. So we get Garvik's Imperial Ale versus Lankers. Oh, Garvik's Imperial Ale. We got El-bandido versus Lankers for this one, guys. So on the bottom side, we got El-bandido. He goes for 3 stealth teams at this point. Okay, interesting. I want to see how players are playing on this map just in general. It's a very interesting map in my opinion. They go to 2 stealth teams, an Earthcast builder, and then a 3rd stealth team going for Tau Barrack. Will he go for the generator? I would assume he goes for generator because Jesus Christ, you need them for the Vespits. Will he go for Tau Commander though? Normally you see Cruton and Vespits in this one. Let's see if he does that. No generator so far, by the way. Okay, so he's not going generator. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If you play this correctly, Vespits can actually get away with this. Just don't lose your Vespits in any way, shape, or form. Because otherwise, your power hunger is gonna be really, really bad. So, but El-bandido, he can make this work anyway, I think. Okay. So, Langers, he went for a Heretic, 2 Cultist, and a Chaos Temple and a Generator. This is super, super risky if you ask me. Like, really overtly risky. Will he upgrade this listing post? Yeah, he does that because he wants to avoid these weird shenanigans with Tau. And speaking of Tau, already on the move. In comes the Croots here. But the Chaos Lord is out. But in comes the Vespits again. This is going to be a very, very offensive game-breaking situation. But this is what I mean. I want the Raptors right now. Where are the Raptors? I'm not saying Raptors would win here, but the Raptors would be in here, like kill a builder or something. Make sure that they can't just do something. These cultists, one cultist squad would be in here decapping, hunting down stealth teams because they have sight and stuff. This is really, really bad situation. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, this is a slaughter. Holy... Chaos Space Marine. I think this opening here is just not working. Like, you can't play against Tau, who's playing like this. You just can't. You gotta fight fire with fire. In comes the Heretic trying to, like, repair something, but it's getting paffed here, and it's dying easily. Vespits are just gonna have some fun. This got captured here for El-bandido. Let's look at his economy. 74 to +0, no generator. Meanwhile, Mr. Langers is 50, about to be 44, to +10, about to be... Oh my god, about to be 38. Chaos Lord just desperately trying to do something here. Langers is playing on 1 point, by the way. Yeah, this is straight slaughter. Langers is just getting a cultist squad because he has no Kappa units for now. See what El-bandido is going to do. He's getting another plasma generator, or his first plasma generator, I should say. So, very, very offensive opening by El-bandido. He can do it on this map because I think Vespits are decent on this map. Kinda spread out points-ish. But it's also a short map. It doesn't have the same amount of terrain though. So, it's not as good of a Vespit map. But it's definitely doable. Langers actually tried to get this turret. It definitely backfired. He's not getting anything. I can't stream and play. It's too laggy. GG's. Yeah. Langers left the game. I'm just gonna fast forward. Alright. So let's talk about this. So I didn't want to give the spoiler from the get-go, but I just knew we were going to see some really, really bad situations. So Langers told me in this tournament that because we make every single player stream their games. We just force them to. We don't care. They better stream their games. So what we had to see and do here is to see what is called... We need to see Langers actually get absolutely obliterated because he told me that he's lagging the hell out by both him playing and streaming at the same time. We have other situations like this, and how we usually fix it is make someone take their phone and then stream from the Discord on their phone, so they can actually stream their stream what is it called? They can stream their, why can't I say it? Their monitor, their screen, so we can actually see it. So we still get to see whether or not they're map hacking or anything like that. So, but Langers, he couldn't handle it. Like, his computer didn't work properly, and he was lagging the hell out. I don't know why. Like, maybe that's why he's not going for Raptors in this matchup. It's clearly the best way to go in this matchup for sure. That he feels like it's too laggy, but then again, like, might as well just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this was not too good. I feel like this matchup is actually supposed to be a little bit favored to Chaos in the early game, like a tiny bit. That's why you have to go no generator for El-bandido on a map like this, because there's a risk that he's getting rushed himself. But I'm not sure. A generator is just a no-go in this matchup, I feel like. I'm not sure. I think there's certain maps where you can probably do it, but I don't think Garvix Imperial Ale is one of them. So interesting strategy here from El-bandido, no generator opening. I think it was very smart. There's very short room between the two bases, so you can go very offensive from the get-go. I kind of effed with it. So well played to El-bandido. He easily moves on. Langers go down and loses bracket. Hopefully he can get better games with time and see if he can actually avoid lagging too much in this tournament. So let's get to the next game. So El-bandido, he moves on, and he's gonna meet another player, which is going to be a Necron player, by the way. And that is going to be Sarien. I don't know Sarien too well, so it's going to be interesting to see how those two will pair up against each other. Let's get to it. Sarien versus El-bandido. Let's go. Okay, guys, so let's just get into it. We got Sarien versus El-bandido, Tranquility's End, Necrons versus Tau Empire. Very, very interesting to see what El-bandido is going to do in this one. Because this is, in my opinion, a real good Necron map. But I don't think it's a bad Tau map either. It's at least pretty good for Tau when they can attack these 3 points, but I don't know how that will work against Necrons the same way. But speaking of Necrons, Sarien, he starts on the bottom side. He's going for all his Scarabs, okay, and then he goes for Necron Warriors. He's gonna capture this point as the first. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. And then on the top side, we got El-bandido. El-bandido, he goes for only 2 stealth teams. Yeah. And he's going for instant Fire Warriors and Tau Commander. I think the reason why he does this is so he can actually, like, defend his bases in terms of... So, a lot of Necron players, they go offensively decapping. Like, they offensively decap the opponent. Because they can even detect, like, the stealth teams and stuff. So, El-bandido is just making sure that nothing weird is going on. I mean, right now the Scarabs wouldn't be here, but maybe they'll be here or here, so we're gonna see. He's already going down here. You want to play very defensive on this map specifically. As soon as the Tau Commander comes out, he can probably get in here and maybe help out. Let's see. Sarien is going a little eco-heavy. I kind of F with it. He's also going all his Scarabs, so that's decent. He's behind an army, but it's okay. El-bandido is playing defensive himself anyway. As you can see, now this is about to be captured, and El-bandido is just getting over here, just making sure he's not getting decapped. So he's ready on both sides. I like it. This is not bad against Tau to do so, or against Necrons to do so. This is a stuff that I see from Tau players, is to go for that Fire Warrior squad and then Tau Commander right after. Only 2 stealth teams, so they don't get decapped. Alright, Sarien actually gets contested. But it's okay, he doesn't have to fight for this point. That's completely fine. As long as you get this, and the relic, then he's good to go. And no reason to just get out and just suicide. Want to conserve your army for sure. Tau Commander also needs to be a little careful though.
Another victory for the greater
El-bandido, tiny bit floating. He needs to upgrade some listening posts. I feel like he's already doing that, so that's good. Sarien is just getting good economy. He's about to push plus 70.
Will strike the killing blow.
He can get this decap almost. No, he can't because it's actually blocked by El-bandido. Sarien is getting in here with the Necron Warriors, but I feel like this is very, very risky. You should switch to these Fire Warriors for sure.
Remember the lessons of your law.
Alright, Sarien is definitely going in melee, but he's gonna get kited for days. But speaking of kiting, now El-bandido is kind of in trouble if he stays here, so that's why he's running out immediately. Tau Commander is getting tied up, so that's pretty decent. Needs to be careful here, Sarien. Don't want to overextend whatsoever. He's already lost 2 Necron Warriors. And then the Necron Lord. This is not bad situation for Sarien whatsoever. 92 to plus 20 about to happen for El-bandido. Sarien again taking some damage from these Fire Warriors. He tries to keep on destroying this listening post. Tau Commander is a bit low. Necron Lord is pretty good against the Tau Commander. Necron Lord is decently fast, and he can also teleport just like the Tau Commander. Sarien is just gonna have a little bit of a scouting time here. Okay, El-bandido is actually rushing tier 2. This is something I've seen him do a lot against Necrons, and I don't think it's a bad idea. If you want to avoid any tier 1.5 push, just get tier 2 yourself. Alright, but Sarien is gonna take some damage. He knows that El-bandido is going tier 2 now, so let's see how he handles that. Well, he's going tier 2 himself, which I think is a very, very good idea. You want to get Wraiths, you want to get Immortals. And yeah, Sarien is not in a bad spot. He's also getting this list. This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good.
Fire team deployed.
He hasn't lost overtly, like, too much of Necron Warriors. That's good. Economy is still plus 70. I think he's floating a tiny bit. Should get either another generator or something like that. I think he can afford it for sure. El-bandido is just spamming the hell out of Fire Warriors. We're probably going to see some Devil Fishes. Otherwise, this is going to be a nightmare for El-bandido. He cannot handle, like, spam Wraiths all day long. Okay, finally we're getting another Plasma Generator. We will get Wraith Flight for sure as upgrades. I don't know why he's getting this Builder Scarab. He doesn't need it. Just get Wraiths. Get the Wraith Flight as soon as you can. He's trying to make an engagement in here. It's gonna not work for him for sure. I mean, he's chasing down El-bandido, but he's gonna lose more than he gains. I don't know if he's trying to buy some kind of time. Stealth Team actually tried to decap, but Sarien is ready for him from the get-go. Yeah, Wraith Flight. Are we getting Wraiths? That's good. We need Wraiths really, really badly. We also need Vehicle Beacon for El-bandido so he can get the Devil Fishes. But he's not going for the Devil Fishes. Instead, he's just absolutely murdering Sarien right now. Okay. I know I say the Wraiths are real good, but here they're just low-key useless because there's so much firepower going their way. And this Wraith shouldn't even be here. It should just get the hell out of here. It's actually getting absolutely murdered here. The whole thing goes down. And now this obelisk is kind of being bombarded. Raider Summoning Core. Okay. I'm not sure why, to be honest. I am actually not sure why. Just get more Wraiths and sustain your... Yeah, exactly. We should rather get the Forbidden Archive to actually use for the Necron Lord to actually really counter everything the Tau has.
Victory countdown has begun.
Vehicle Beacon, okay. More and more Wraiths. I kind of like the idea of what Sarien is going here. I just don't like... I don't get this great summoning core. I have no idea why he's going for it.
Crush them. Make every shot count.
Let's look at El-bandido. Finally getting his vehicle beacon. He is 110 to plus 50. He has just been building generators all day long now. He's going for Devilfish's troop carriers. That's really important. I'm gonna tell you right now, Sarien, you need immortals. You already have a good chunk of Wraiths, and you're also having the Necrolord that hopefully got a lot of good artifacts. You don't have the Phylacterary, but you have the Phase Shift right now. Willing Death hitting the Fire Warriors on the outer edge. Okay, Sarien is going in. Is he getting... No, he's going for Destroyers. What the hell? Okay. Okay, now the party starts. Okay, Destroyer is pretty good against this infantry mass, but I don't know if it's the right call when there's a Devilfish troop carrier coming into the mix. We'll see. Necrons is not doing anything. There's no solar pulse for the Necrolord. Yes, look, Destroyers are underrated unit, I feel like. But in this case, they are basura. They're doing nothing. All El-bandido needs to do is just get a bunch of stealth teams, and this game is over. We need immortals. Now, finally, we're getting immortals, but Sarien apparently didn't build them before now. And now you see El-bandido just going fusion blasters for days. The reason why he does this is because of these destroyers. Oh, Sarien, man, I actually felt like you had a legit chance, and now you're just like in such a weird spot for no apparent reason. Phylacterary and Solar Pulse only now getting in here. Yeah, Wraiths even are dying left and right. Destroyers are trying to do something good. Solar Pulse, though. That's going to be pretty good, but the Destroyer is still getting stunned because of the EMP grenade or whatever it's called by Stealth Team. The Stealth Team is a little bit overextended. Mortals can destroy this Devilfish troop carrier. That's pretty decent, actually. See, Necrolord actually tries to do whatever the hell he can, but it's not going to cut it. This Wraith is going to be absolutely murdered in the mix here. It's trying to go for Phase Shift himself. But now we have the Barracuda. Who's gonna stun the... or who's gonna deal with the Barracuda? I don't know. There's not a lot. These immortals are just getting one shot as soon as they get into any kind of range. Oh, man. Holy... Immortals are going down. Wraiths are just extending the inevitable. And yeah, even Devilfish are having some fun here. This game is just cooked. It's really cooked for Sarien. He cannot do anything here. He even deletes his Forbidden Archive, but it was already taking some damage, so that refund is going to be reduced. Sarien has no army. GG, well played, he says. Yeah. El-bandido is one of the most solid players we have right now. I'm so happy. By the way, we had BAD Cup 4, which was fire performance by El-bandido. We won that mother effort. Now he's also, in this one, he's also cooking. He's going in. Like, he's really such a solid Tau player. Man, this is redemption from El-bandido. I've been casting so many El-bandido games. They always go wrong. And then he's like, you know what, Dusty? It's over. No more of these BS games. I'm just gonna win every single tournament game. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna show up as a true Tau player for sure. He did well. And I think this was fire by him. Really freaking good performance. But I think Sarien dropped the ball in tier 2. I think he made 2 mistakes. One, he overshot way too much. Like, he overstayed way too much just to secure this obelisk. He lost too many Necron Warriors in that exchange. That was one mistake. And then the other mistake was this greater summoning core made no sense. You don't go for destroyers in this one. You just get immortals and wraiths, and you try and run down whatever the hell Tau has. And then the immortals are gonna destroy the devilfishes. And you're, like, instead of this greater summoning core, just get immortals. You already had, like, whatever, like 3 or 4 wraiths. That's enough. Just get immortals from there. Get the Forbidden Archive, not the greater summoning core. Get your phylactery Solar Pulse phase shift as fast as you can, and then counter everything that Tau has. Now, would he have won that game? Probably not, because this is El-bandido. But that is literally the best way to go against El-bandido, and especially because El-bandido was actually delayed in terms of its vehicle beacon. He focused more on Fire Warrior Army. So I actually think Sarien had a moment here. Also, Sarien, he plays solid, man. Like, his macro is good. His micro is... his micro is not bad. It's just the decision-making is questionable. So it is what it is. Like, Sarien is a pretty good player. So far, it looks pretty good. He can win this if he's not making these tier 2 mistakes and overextension here and, like, doubling down, just desperately trying to get this listing post. If he's not doing any of that, then he can win against El-bandido, or at least have a very real chance. I'm actually hopeful for Sarien, and I actually mean that. I actually mean that. There is a moment here where I can see it coming, that he actually could surprise El-bandido, but this is El-bandido. He looks very, very solid, and El-bandido is coming for the title here. That is very, very clear to me. So, let's get into it, guys. Game 2, Sarien versus El-bandido. Who will go to the quarterfinals? Well, we'll see in the second game or the third game if Sarien actually punches back. Let's get to it. Game 2. Alright. So, Sarien now chooses Battle Marshes. Battle Marshes is a very, very good Necron map, I feel like. It's also a pretty good Tau map, so we'll see how this one will work out. If I know El-bandido correctly, I've talked with him about this matchup and about this map in general. He likes to go Tau Commander and Vespits on this one. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Sarien, he actually captures this point instantly. Again, he likes to do this where he just captures a point instantly. Actually wants to capture this as well. Okay. Interesting decision making so far by Sarien. But yeah, he goes for all his scarabs, and then he goes for 2 Necron Warriors. Let's see what El-bandido is cooking. Sorry, that was my phone. Don't call me in work time, guys, please. Okay, same opening for El-bandido. That's real good. So, no Tau Commander Vespit shenanigans here. He wants to play very defensive. No weird decap shenanigans. And he's also capturing, again, his 2 inner points. So you can actually capture these outer points right after.
Stealth team ready for next assignment.
Yeah, I like this by El-bandido. I think this is the best way to go. Yeah, now he's gonna go down here again and defend, and then he's gonna get in here with the Tau Commander. So he's just trying to avoid getting decapped. I think this is the best way to go for El-bandido. Sarien. Yeah, now he's going all in on these plasma generators. To be honest, he's kind of getting away with this. There's no weird decap shenanigans here from El-bandido either. So this is good here by Sarien so far. Also, he knows, I assume, that El-bandido is playing super defensive, but he wouldn't know. Like, El-bandido likes to go very offensive on this map as well. Tau Commander getting in here. Gonna try and see if he can actually kill someone, or like disrupt some scarabs, but it's not gonna cut it. Tries to get over here, but there's nothing for him. Nobody's home. El-bandido, he's not gonna do much. Sarien is also smart. He's going for the plus 70 here, upgrading this obelisk instantly so he can actually disrupt in case of Vespits. So that's a good idea to defend his generators. So, Sarien, he is seeing all of these stealth teams because Scarabs actually detect stealth teams. But in comes the Fire Warriors on this side, and Tau Commander is also going in on this side. Necrons need to be very, very defensive. There's no reason to just get out. You're just gonna get melted, I feel like, by whatever Sarien is doing. But, like, even though I'm saying defensive, just don't play on both sides, is what I'm trying to say. Like, he could be over here, and then defend his Scarabs while capping. That's a conversation to be had. However, he's kind of chilling right now. He's just getting his Summoning Core. He has decent economy. In fact, he's approaching pretty good economy, getting the Summoning Core. Let's see if he wants to do some tier 1.5 push. You should never be in this case, by the way. Never ever. Sarien should be producing something. He's floating a little bit. There's no reason to do that. Necrolord is getting in here. Go on, focus this plasma generator. Good damage from the Necrolord. He's gonna deal real good damage on this plasma generator. Problem for Necrolord is he's gonna take a lot of damage in the process as well. What is Sarien doing here? Sarien, you are... Okay. I was about to say, what are you doing, mate? But it's because he wants to go tier 2. Okay, I'll take it back, Sarien. I'll take it back, sir. Let's see what you're doing here. El-bandido is going tier 2 himself. Also, getting good economy transitioning into tier 2. He's getting his 4th generator. Flamer also for a Tau Commander. He got that very early, El-bandido. But hasn't really paid up so far, I feel like. Has been good against some few Scarabs in there. But hasn't really done the damage that he needs to do. Let's see here. So, El-bandido is actually gonna make a little bit of a scout here. He now knows that Sarien is going tier 2. Okay. Necrolord is definitely dealing with El-bandido's Tau Commander. But tier 2 just kicked in for El-bandido. He's gonna get Vehicle Beacon. He needs that very, very badly. How many Fire Warriors does he have? This is real good. Normally Tau can't do this, but they have really good sight right now because of this listening post. So that's why they can use this really huge range. And that is without the advanced pulse rifle.
I will lead us to victory. The Cadra will crush them.
So Sarien is just slowly losing his Necron Warriors. But in comes the Rave. That's really good. More and more Raves. Just don't go for the Greater Summoning Core. Oh my god, and so he does. Okay, whatever. Maybe he just doesn't know anything about this game. And he's wrong about this. I just don't think Destroyers is a good idea. But you know what else is actually a good idea? Raves. That's right. Raves are very good. Good phase shift, actually instantly denying the snapshot from the Tau Commander. That's really good. This Rave, on the other hand, should get out by now. It's gonna get completely destroyed by this point. No phase shift is gonna go down. Teleport out here by Sarien. He could have decapped this, but it didn't happen. El-bandido is just too clutch. Just putting on a listing post on top of it. This is a better game from Sarien. I like that he's going Immortals here. I just don't like his Greater Summoning Core choice. Choice. Does have the Forbidden Archive though. He's also plus 80. Alright. Let's see. Immortals are now here. What are you doing here, Sarien? You're getting more Raves? More and more Wraiths. Now he's actually getting the destroyers. Okay. Now these Wraiths are trying to tie up this. But look at this firepower. What is going on here? This is so brutal. El-bandido is not giving a damn. These immortals are idling right now. They cannot afford that. They don't have time for that. Look at these devil fishes, man. They're just getting obliterated. Immortals literally one-shot devil fishes. Necrolord trying to get in here, I guess, but he's getting very, very low in the process. Devilfish got absolutely slaughtered. Okay. I mean, Sarien has the immortals. That's real good. This vehicle beacon will probably go down, but Sarien doesn't feel like he can afford that. His base is under really, really huge besiegement, but he doesn't have any Wraiths right now, so he can't even detect these, yeah, he can't even detect the stealth teams. And now his generators are just collapsing. He already lost one. He's gonna lose a second one. Brave is just extending the inevitable. El-bandido is just so disgusting to watch. I guess Solar Pulse is getting in here, but it doesn't even hit the back line. Oh my god, even the greater summoning core is low-key going down. Immortals are gonna walk up, but they're just gonna get completely full of bullet holes. Damn, again, we have this really, really sick performance here by El-bandido. He is not like... Necrolord is gonna take no damage right now, but he has phase shift. As soon as that falls off, he's just gonna die, and so he does. The Wraith is also going down. This game is just so freaking cooked. Every single unit is dying. I should stop saying cooked, by the way. I keep saying that. Every single unit from Sarien is just dying right now, and Sarien is getting absolutely destroyed. This game is pretty much over. There's nothing Sarien can do. He says GG. I'm gonna fast forward. Holy. Again, this summoning core, I just don't get it, mate. I just don't get it. The destroyers are useless in this matchup. Like, stealth teams just one-shot them low-key. Even the Tau commander, like, low-key deals well with them because of, like, missile launchers. Wait a minute, does that have AV? Or is it, like, just the fusion blast? Oh, I'm not sure about that one. I might take that back. Oh, that was so, like, that was so bad. Why don't I remember those kind of things? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, the stealth teams in of itself is real bad. Like, just one Barracuda will be a problem. Just get immortals, dude. Get immortals and Wraiths, and you actually can deal somehow with this army. Also, stop getting the Greater Summon Call. Might as well get the Forbidden Archive and get your artifacts. I know you're trying to do both, but you can't do this, okay? You can't get Wraiths and immortals while getting Greater Summoning Core, while getting the Forbidden Archive with all the artifacts on top of it, and then get destroyers. You just don't. You can't get everything. And especially not with one production building. You just can't. So, in my opinion, I think the approach in Tier 2 specifically, not like the first couple of stuff that Sarien does, fire. That's what you're supposed to do. But the Tier 2 stuff, that is misguided, I feel like. Obviously, this is my opinion. This is how I see the matchup and stuff. I just don't think this is cutting it whatsoever. So, El-bandido, the monster himself, already, he looks really, really scary. Maybe you could argue that the opponents he has faced so far hasn't been a tough task, but I will say, El-bandido can't do much about his opponents. What I want him, if he has an opponent that's very easy, what I want to see from him is then absolutely body bag that opponent. He did that against Lankers. He's also low-key doing it a little bit here against Sarien. But I felt like Sarien doesn't look bad whatsoever. Sarien is a pretty good Necron player for sure. So he's going down in the losers bracket. Instead, El-bandido is going to move on. We are going to find out who his opponent is going to be. So let me just kind of make sure that you understand what's going to happen here. So we got Tanya, Filia, and Forgotten also in the losers bracket. where El-bandido and Lankers just played. And now we also have in that same round, we have Tanya, Philia, and Forgotten. Not losers bracket. I said that was BS. In the round 1. So now Forgotten and Tanya, Philia is going head to head, and whoever wins that will go up against Yang-Wen-Li. And then whoever Yang-Wen-Li is playing against, whether he is winning or the opponent, that is going to decide who is going up against El-bandido. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let's get Forgotten versus Tanya, Philia, which is going to be interesting, mate. That is going to be interesting. So let's get to that. Let's go. Forgotten versus Tanya, Philia. Let's get it. Okay, guys. I am very excited to see this matchup specifically. We got Tanya, Philia playing as Tau, going up against Forgotten playing as Necrons, and we are again playing Garvik's Imperial Ale. Let's see how Tanya, Philia is going to perform on this one, what his choices are going to be in this matchup. Right now, he's going for 2 stealth teams, an Earthcast builder and a 3rd stealth team into the jetpacks, get in the Tau barrack, will go for the plasma generator, and 99% sure he's getting Tau commander because that is the standard build order. Meanwhile, Forgotten, he plays on the top hand side. He goes for 1, 2... Yeah, so he's going for 3 scarabs. And he's just like YOLO into the base of Tanya, Philia. He's also going to capture... So he's just delaying his economy really, really badly. We could see Vespids. I will say that. We could see Vespids in this matchup. But I don't think it's going to happen. Instead, we have a good decap here by Forgotten. This is really solid. This is what you do in this matchup, I feel like. Let's see, where's the other guy? Oh my god, don't tell me we're getting another decap. Tanya? Homie, this is gonna be another decap. This is what El-bandido tries to avoid. You are not avoiding it, mate. Good decap here by Forgotten. This is really, really solid. He's getting out. Now, let's just keep it real. His economy, god-awful, okay? He's getting Necron Warrior and Necron Lord on top of it, but he's doing the Forgotten Special, guys. We are getting the Forgotten Special. We are going for a Ghost Herd. This is what Forgotten likes. He's a turret maniac. He's just F around with this opening thing here. And, yeah, sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes I get it. I kind of F with it in this case. This is a very offensive way to go here. Oh, Tanya, Philia is going for the Vespids, though. And the reason why he does this is because he sees this Ghost Herd and it's like, brother, I need to do something about it. Good response here by Tanya, Philia. This also means he can get in here. There should be no turret in the base of Forgotten. Because he's investing so much. And this Ghost Herd actually instantly goes down. That was really good by Tanya, Philia. Smartly placed here.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Let's see. That was one Scarab squad. I think the other one has already been cleared. Yeah. So right now, 1, 2... Yeah, he lost one Scarab squad. He's gonna lose the second one here. Yeah, that's a whole wipe. Okay. Let's see. Tanya, Philia delayed in his economy, plus 40 to plus 10. And, like, that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Forgotten, same deal, though. Terrible economy, plus 40. And he's out here. And, oh, I didn't even notice that. Tanya, Philia just captured this one. And we have no greater summoning core, so these Necro Warriors are stuck here. But we also have the Necro Lord. This is a very unorthodox game, so Necro Lord is just gonna chase Tau Commander to the hills. Tanya, Philia has to dodge this. He actually makes sure that he can secure this, so there's no decap from these Builder Scarabs. Speaking of the Builder Scarabs, they go down right now. Vespids, let's see what their moves are. Are they gonna get in here? There are really good opportunities to actually get this Plasma Generator. Meanwhile, these Necron Warriors are out of position. Necron Lord needs to get the hell back if this is going to be destroyed by the Vespids. Instead, Vespids and Tau Commander's like, let's fry some freaking Scarabs. Let's go. This is going to be Kentucky Fried Chicken or Kentucky Fried Scarabs or whatever. I'm trademarking that for the next time now. I'm copywriting that for sure. That was the best name I've ever had to say. Now, Tau Commander is definitely gonna get destroyed here if he stays. He's very, very low. This is such a weird game. Let's look at Tanya, Philia. 74 to plus 10, about to be plus 20. No, he doesn't have this point, but he said he has this point, I guess. No, oh, he has the relic. He's trying to get... Okay, so he has both relics. That's good. That's really good, actually. He is going to lose this position, but not too badly, because Forgotten doesn't have scarabs. Like, he literally lost all his scarabs. He can't capture stuff and stuff. Like, I know a lot of people, they say, oh, it doesn't matter that scarabs die. It definitely matters, mate. It definitely matters. They are stealth detection. They are your builders. They are your cappers. They are your decappers. They are all of that. And all you can't, and you can't do any of that if you lose like 2 or 3. You're gonna be missing out on scarabs. Speaking of scarabs, Forgotten, he's like, this is my point. But Tanya is definitely gonna fight over it. Good decap here, however, by Forgotten. Let's take a look. We need to pay attention to the economy. 92 to plus 20. Tanya is really getting good economy. He is a little bit behind in terms of army, so he's getting some fire warriors. His town commander is a little bit low. Relics are being built, so this is going to be pretty good economy here for Tanya. He did lose this, but he is going to he's going to compensate by actually building these listing posts around. This builder scarab again dying. Forgotten? Mate, I'm gonna just tell you right now, you are floating. No generator. What is going on? Forgotten. Hello. Are you lacking or something? You've been rally pointing this for days. Okay, you're not lagging. You're just a little sloppy in your multitasking. He has to rebuild it. Like, he has to get more generators. Please don't, like, walk up here. F this point. Just, who gives a damn? Just please get more generators and some summoning cores. Okay. I mean, Forgotten is over here, but he can't teleport back because there's no summoning core. And why is there no summoning core? Because all the scarabs died. See what Tanya is doing. Okay, this is good by Tanya. He's getting tier 2. He sees that he actually has an opportunity. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Forgotten, he's kind of stuck at tier 2. Like tier 1. He can't go tier 2, I should say. It's getting Forbidden Archive, okay. Wait a minute, like, there's like artifacts against Tau that will not be... Yeah, they won't really do anything in this Forbidden Archive. I'm not sure. This Forbidden Archive feels way too early. You should 100% delete it. After this, just get tier 2 as fast as you can. Except if he wants to do a YOLO push right now, but I think it's a little too late. Or is it? We're gonna see what Forgotten is doing. Forgotten is kind of like trying to hold on. This Forbidden Archive never got finished. Is he going for the Necron Warrior upgrade? No, he's not. But he is going for Plate ones, though. He should just... Okay, teleporting in with the Necron Warriors. Potentially obliterating these Vespids. Tanya, you need to pay attention, mate. Alright, good. He gets out. 2 Fire Warriors. Get in the vehicle. Man's Pulse Rifle.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
I don't know, mate. Forgotten is not in a terrible spot, actually. He just is behind in tech. He has a decent economy. Will he go for tier 2? I don't think so. He's just getting flayed ones. We're gonna see how that is going to pan out. He's floating a lot, though. Trying to attack on this side. Forgotten, that is. That's a lot of damage going down on Forgotten right now. Doesn't have upgraded his Necron Warriors. Okay, but in goes the Plate ones. Yeah, Tanya is going to lose this one. Let's look at his economy. 92 to plus 30. He needs Devil Fishes. Did destroy these Scarabs. That's good. Plate ones are just gonna get absolutely murdered here. Getting Devil Fishes. Alright, Forgotten is going tier 2. Okay, good. I was getting very worried for him. He's getting another plasma generator. Now he got a new problem, though. He doesn't have that much army. These flayed ones are just dying. Forgotten doesn't control them in time. I think he's just trying to right... Okay, he actually... No, my god, he actually lost them anyway. I think what happened is he right-clicks and moves away, and then sometimes it happens that if the unit gets disrupted, they're gonna stand still. Which is really, really annoying when that happens. I think that was why he was idling. Okay. He actually finished this Forbidden Archive. It's a little awkward timing. He needs tier 2 and then get all the artifacts. Now, remember guys, this is favored towards Necrons in tier 2. But right now, the problem is Forgotten has kind of lost tier 1. And now he's in a really, really awkward spot. And you know what it is with someone like Tanya. He'll just make sure that it's gonna be really, really tough for you to play. Yeah, Barracudas. Barracudas are so good against these plasma generators, by the way. Forgotten, however, is not suiciding his Necron warriors. That's good. Well, I say that, and then he's getting really, really destroyed here. But he gets away. He disengages. That's really, really good. Why are we doing this? Forgotten. Am I just an idiot? Am I just an idiot, and this Greater Summoning Core is actually good? Like, am I just trolling? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I just don't get this. I really don't get this.
The Earth cast will do its part. Earth cannon, deploy and secure this position. That point you wanted, deploy and secure this position. Barracuda, ready.
Okay. Barracuda will go down if Tanya doesn't control it, and so he doesn't. That's actually really, really bad. I know he could just reproduce it, but I say just and just, but like these mistakes are really not like these mistakes aren't affordable, and somehow Forgotten is not destroyed yet. Tanya still has really good economy though, 104 to plus 60. Like there's no reason to give Forgotten any room. I don't think this Wraith will make it, or will it? Alright. Now this Wraith is gonna die, yeah. Relic simply takes too much time to actually decap. And now Forgotten is getting more and more Wraiths. Gonna try and decap again, but last time you tried the same, it didn't really work. Okay, phase shift. Okay, Dusty is an idiot. Okay, Immortals destroyed this Devilfish. Oh, Tanya, don't throw this game, mate. Don't throw it. You are having it right now in your hand. It's still within your grasp. Just don't lose it right now. He's going for the Immortals right now. And he is absolutely onslaughting on this Immortal squad. It's going to probably go down. The Wraith also goes down. That's a whole wipe. That's a complete obliteration of these Immortals. Nah, Tanya, he's punching back here. He's not throwing the game so far. That's good. And we are getting destroyers, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's see. Tanya is actually tier 3. Oh my god. Oh, hell no. Yeah, now we're getting targeting optics and metallurgy. Whatever, I can't say that. HP and optics for the Fire Warriors. Okay, good stun on these destroyers. Damn. The early game was very interesting, but the mid-game, late game-ish really started turning in Tanya Filia's favor. Forgotten is trying to push over here. He's definitely trying to fight this one, but he's not gonna cut it, man. More fire warriors, more and more fire warriors. Barracuda needs to be careful here. It's not being controlled. Just throwing away this Barracuda, Tanya Filia. I mean, he's so far ahead that he can just, like, kind of chill. And also him being, like, low-key tier 4. Not yet. He's not tier 4 yet. He's actually building another crew shaping center. Okay. But yeah, he's not tier 4 yet. Also, plus 100 in power income here for Forgotten. So he has his global, that's good. But Tanya Filia is 104 to plus 60. He got the K-On command post. He got all the Fire Warrior upgrades that he wants. He got the Pathfinders, the Devil Fishes. If he throws this game, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go on my Discord and I'm gonna write to Tanya Filia and then ask him for an explanation. How did you actually throw this game? Because this is such a bad situation. Forgotten, he agrees with me. This game is over. Okay. This was an interesting game. I think Forgotten's mistake was actually going for this turret. I know I was hyping it. I was like, this is the Forgotten special. But Tanya Filia, he countered it really hard with the Vespits. As that was really, really good response by Tanya Filia. Tanya Filia killed it in this one. But yeah, these two decaps here was really, really, really good. Really, really solid. I feel like what Forgotten should have done potentially was also see if he could capture this one. But I think that would be too much. I feel like this was decent that he got in with one Scarab squad to actually see if they could decap something. And so they did. He actually came in with 2. I think that's fine. That could definitely work. It was just when he doubled down on the turret, that's where I felt like it went sideways for him. Because he was in such a bad spot with his economy. And then on top of that, he was floating like crazy, which was really bad. He didn't get his summoning core. So many Scarabs just dying left and right. And so his early game was really, really bad. But then somehow, because the matchup is the way that it is, I know Astro Hero made a video and like talked about how you can definitely dominate this matchup as Tau. I don't know about that one. I haven't watched the whole video, so maybe I should be convinced later on. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, this matchup, in my opinion, is really, really bad for Necrons. And so you even saw low-key, like, glimmers of it. Like, Forgotten in tier 2, you saw, like, his Immortals was doing his thing, like, killing Devilfishes and Barracudas left and right. His Wraiths were going to be very useful if he microed them more correctly. I feel like there's so many moments where I'm like, yo, Forgotten, please just don't float like this, because... And also this great summoning core. Jesus Christ, I still don't get it. Destroyers... Okay, here's my opinion about Destroyers. Oh, maybe I should finish my point first, please. Sorry, guys, I'm too rushed here. Just don't build this turret. Do these early game decaps, that's fine. But then you need to be very, very aware of your economy yourself. Try and be very smart about it. Ignore it at this point, because you probably lost it anyway at this point. And then just focus on this. And try and, like, decap relics here and there with the Scarabs. But don't lose them the way you did. Focus more on the plasma generators. Get some, like, he needs very high APM for this. He was floating like crazy. But he wasn't throwing away his, like, Necron Warriors and stuff. Like, I can see Forgotten winning this matchup. I'm gonna just tell you right now, I can see Forgotten win this one. Because, like, there were moments where I was like, okay, maybe Forgotten is gonna cook this one. I said it again. My bad, guys. This real bad habit that I just acquired. My bad. So, guys, without further ado, let's get into that game 2. This might be a close one, guys. Let's get to it. Game 2. All right, guys. So for... Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Super interesting, actually. So for game 2, Forgotten versus Tanya, we get Outrageous. This is Forgotten's choice, by the way, not Tanya. So... Forgotten is probably going to do something very similar. He could place a turret. I think Forgotten in general really likes this map. He can place a turret here if he wants. I just still think it's very risky against Tau. And then Forgotten, he's gonna go for only 2 scarabs. He's gonna capture this point. He needs to put them closer to the... Yeah. So he can actually defend them against Vespits. And let's talk about this. So, Tanya starts on the left-hand side. He goes for 2 stealth... a builder, a stealth team, and another stealth team into Tau Barrack and Plasma Generator with the Tau Commander, though. He will go for Vespits here. I am sure of it, yeah. So Vespits, for very obvious reasons, really good on this map. And they could just jump in here and easily destroy this Plasma Generators. That's why Forgotten is capturing this so he can get the Whirling Death really early. He's gonna play very defensive in the very, very early game. Wait, is he just gonna, like, build his generators up here? And not have them down here? That's... okay. He's gonna delay his economy really, really badly with that. Let's see what Tanya is going to do. He's going to get Vespits and Tau Commander. Very expensive opening.
The target is ours.
His economy is gonna be a tiny bit delayed for sure. I like... by the way, I didn't talk about it. I like that Forgotten is just scouting a little bit around. No reason to go for the turret. That backfired really, really badly last time. Okay. Hold on, Forgotten. I don't know why you're here, mate. You know Vespers are coming in, no? Okay. Will this actually work out? I don't think so. Oh, this is such a mistake from Forgotten. This is such a brutal mistake. This should never, ever happen. He's gonna lose this Plasma Generator. This is such a huge mistake. I don't know why he's doing this. He should be in his base all day long. This Whirling Death is not coming in fast enough to actually defend this area here. I know these Necro Warriors are coming out, but it's way too late. Looks like Forgotten is gonna try and actually do a little bit of a counter push. However, he did capture this, so that's pretty good. He now sees that a stealth team is here capturing this point. He can decap it easily. Looking at economy, plus 50 to plus 10. Tanya is not in an amazing spot either. He's gonna get decapped here very, very easily. He is getting his relic. Oh, he's getting decapped here. Really, really good by Forgotten. Alright, he wasn't decapped. Sorry, he lost the point. And now Forgotten is actually taking it. Okay. Good economy damage from Forgotten. He is, however, gonna take, speaking of damage, a lot of damage here by Vespits and Tau Commander. In comes some more Necro Warriors. It's getting more and more Necro Warriors just in general. Oh my god, Forgotten didn't decap this. This is not good. Let's look at Forgotten. Is he floating? No, he's not floating. You can't float with this bad economy. 68 plus 10. Tanya has god-awful economy himself. But he's gonna bounce a little bit back. He's gonna get this. He's gonna destroy this one. He can easily decap this and get it for himself. It's just gonna get better and better for him. Tanya sees this because he has the stealth team. So he sees that these Necro Warriors are on the move. But the Tau Commander has already found them in the first place. Getting a Plasma Generator. Alright. Forgotten, he's gonna try and go for this builder here, I think. Will also focus this listing post, but I think Tanya already got some stuff coming for him. Where's the Necro Lord, by the way? No Necro Lord. It's just gonna be Necro Warriors. I think that's gonna be really, real bad because the Tau Commanders be really, really good in this matchup. But I'm not sure, like, we could see some stuff, like, Necron Warriors is pretty decent when there's a Vespid squad. Also, the Tau Commander is not he's not invincible against these Necron Warriors. Also, these Fire Warriors need to disengage really, really badly. I hate when there's, like, when there's Warrior Squad, Necron Warrior, Fire Warrior. Like, why is, like, can't we have more creativity, Relic? It's really annoying to cast it. Alright. Forgotten he's gonna focus this one. Is Tanya sneaking in a tier 2, by the way? No, he's not. Actually, like, Tanya needs a little bit more plasma generators. Yeah, he's getting one. But he's gonna lose this listening post. That's good by Forgotten. It's really good that he actually can focus this and just get it down. Let's see that hopefully he's not losing too much. Gonna look a little sticky here. Does he have the greater summoning core? Oh my god, he doesn't have the greater summoning core. Yo, Forgotten, you need to get the hell out of here, mate. And how are you gonna do that with no teleport? I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna be able to do it. You can't get out. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna double down, I guess. Hey. Please don't step on this snare trap. Please don't step. Oh my god. Yeah, these Necron Warriors are also trying to get into the mix here. They're just gonna get kited for days. Tanya, on the other hand, can't afford to just shoot all day long. He needs to focus these, focus on getting good APM here. Good, kiting. So many Necron Warriors just dying left and right now. Good, very solid play here from Tanya for sure. Forgotten, what are you doing here? You're plus 60, finally getting your Necron Lord. Meanwhile, Tanya, yep, there it is. Tier 2, baby. You can even get an extra plasma generator if you want. And then you can just get really good globals from the get-go. Tau globals really good, just in general. Alright, Necron Warriors walking up, but this is gonna be an absolute nightmare, by the way. This is like Necron Warriors after Necron Warriors just dying left and right.
6 minutes until taken hold victory.
And the Vespers are just gonna use their bounce thing that I keep forgetting what's called, something pulse. I'm pretty sure about that. Another plasma jet. No, he's just going Necron Warrior spam, but no summoning core. This is like close but no cigar kind of build order here. This listening post is definitely going down. Oh my god, these Vespers need to be controlled, however, by Tanya. I think he's not making that mistake. That's good. He's jumping out in time. Looks like Necron Lord is making a little cheeky of a backdoor here. Are we getting a summoning core? Yo. Okay, we don't have economy for it. We're just reinforcing Necron Warriors. Unupgraded Necron Warriors, I should add. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. I think we already have the advanced pulse rifles. Yeah, we definitely do. This is, oh my god. So much damage, and Forgotten knows it. It's GG. Okay, let's talk. Let's just have a talk here. First of all, I just don't get this. I really don't get why Forgotten is overstaying too much with his Necron Warriors. They're just dying left and right. Meanwhile, he is... like, his economy is atrocious. I feel like he almost lost the game just single-handedly because of the early game. He ran out with the Necron Warriors. All Vespers had to do is get out of the HQ, jump. Only need one jump, by the way. From here to here, get over here, destroy a plasma generator. It's easy. Meanwhile, Forgotten was up here for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, he wasn't he wasn't paying attention to his base. It seemed like he was very aware of the fact it was just miscalculated. because he built the generators the way he did, but like he expected Vespits, I guess, but then I don't know, man. Like he would probably watch this game right now and be like, damn, I was just not like, yeah, this was not my game, that's for sure. He did bounce back here and there. He definitely did some stuff. It's just like, you can't do this against a solid player like Tanya Filia. You just can't. Also, like, he didn't pay attention to his economy. Instead, he just mass-produced or mass-reinforced his Necron Warriors, which will get less and less fast-produced because, one, he doesn't have many of these obelisks. But that's not the main problem. The main problem is just the mechanisms of reinforcing and producing Necron Warriors. So... And then the other problem was, that meant he wasn't able to actually get the Summon Core or the generators. But I think, like, at that point, when he had lost so many Necron Warriors, I don't even know what he's supposed to do. He's probably just supposed to just somehow see if he can get tier 2. Or just double down on the tier 1.5. One of them. The problem was he did nothing of that sort. And instead, you're just getting murdered. If you're just playing tier 1 Tau versus tier 1 Necrons, Necrons is gonna lose. And it's actually, like, losing really badly. The reason why this matchup is bad is not because of tier 1. In fact, it's definitely not because of tier 1. It's because of tier 1.5 and tier 2 for Necrons, which is really brutal against Tau. And Tau, even though they are a very strong tier 2 unit, or tier 2 race, very strong, one of the best, Necrons just has so many tools against them that is gonna be a nightmare for be a nightmare for any Tau player just in general. So, man, well played to Tanya Filia for sure. He was really, really solid. I think he capitalized a lot on a lot of mistakes by Forgotten. Forgotten doesn't look clueless though, and Forgotten never is clueless. So he's gonna go down in the loser's bracket. He's not an easy player you just roll over, but Tanya Filia, he looks really, really solid right now. So this means that we're going to have Tanya Filia going up against Yang-Wen-Li. That one will be very, very interesting. Let's get to it. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Yeah, I'm still recording. Okay, I just checked. I forgot. Tanya Filia, he does this all the time. Tanya Filia, he's the type of guy who's just gonna say, yo, I am not banning any races. I am just going to be a Giga Chad, no ban. But that means he's going up against Yang-Wen-Li's Dark Eldar. And let's see if he regrets it or not. Let's get to it. Yang-Wen-Li versus Tanya Filia. Both players, really, really strong players. Tanya Filia so far looking really solid. Let's see what Yang-Wen-Li brings to the table. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Okay. Yang-Wen-Li versus Tanya Filia on Quest Triumph. Man, this is weird. Hold on. Wait, isn't this a god-awful Dark Eldar map? Let's see if Yang-Wen-Li's going some Hall of Blood stuff then. Let's see what he does here. Tanya Filia. He starts on the left side. He goes for 2 builders. He goes for 1 builder, 2 stealth teams, and a jetpack. We'll go for the Tau Barrack and the plasma generator. On the right side, we got Yang-Wen-Li. He's going for 2... Okay, yeah, so he's going for 2 Mandrakes, Dark Foundry, and plasma generator. We'll probably go for the Hellions. I don't know. This is a god-awful Dark Eldar map. Like, jet bikes doesn't really get the same benefits with such a big map. And, like, weird light covers here and there. That's a little annoying for them. And if the opponent gets to bunker up a little bit on this line here, it's gonna be super awkward for jet bikes. They're not gonna deal very well with fortifications. They might, like, say, okay, I'm gonna get in here. You probably have nothing. Yeah, but then the problem is how you can get out then. Oh, you can only get out and then through the fortification. This is a really good, like, the weaker races really likes this map. Against pretty much every single race, like Dark Eldar, Orcs, and Eldar. all three of them suffer a bit on a Quest Triumph compared to the other races. It's not that they don't like Quest Triumph, the strong races. It's just that the worse, the weaker races actually gets empowered more by Quest Triumph. So looks like Tanya actually, no joke, went for the Bespid and Tau Commander. And Yang-Wen-Li, he's getting Hellions. Okay, I like this. Hellions would be real good. Let's see if he actually jumps out. I don't think so. He's gonna help. He's gonna help his own base. His slave is getting chased down. Tau Commander is gonna have some fun against these Mandrakes. Yang-Wen-Li is gonna desperately try to actually tie up this Tau Commander. This plasma generator is probably going down. This is really, really good by Tanya. Good, solid engagement in here. He needs to get out though, and so he does. Really good early game. Really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked that we're playing this map, by the way. I think this is a good Tau map compared to Dark Eldar for sure. And I know Tanya, because I talked with him, he likes this map very much so against Dark Eldar. $68 to +10 for Tanya. He is going for a LP2. He also has this, by the way, so he captured this. See what Yang is gonna do. He needs more jet bikes, I feel like. He has a little bit of a problem. Vespids are still gonna tear apart his base right now. Let's see if he want to do a counterattack. He's had enough, I think. He's gonna decap this for sure. However, Tanya is getting this fortification. Choosing to go for the Croods, okay. Tanya has done so much damage. Yang-Wen-Li is 68 to +0, dude. 0. And that's him going for jet bikes. Meanwhile, Tanya is 74 to +10, so not as good economy either. But he has the power generator, which is crucial. He's getting another one as well. Vespids are gonna get hunted down by these jet bikes. In fact, we're not just talking 1 or 2 jet bikes, we're talking all 3 of them. And look what Tanya is doing. He's gonna have some more fun with this plasma generator, isn't he? Good cancel here by Yang-Wen-Li. He's like, nah, I'm not doing this. You're not having this game here. Now, we have a Tau Commander who's kind of getting messed up here by these Hellions, though. In comes the Crew Carnivores. This is really interesting game so far. Another plasma generator, but Tanya I'm not sure. This seems a little greedy to me. Oh my god, these Vespids are probably gonna get destroyed by these jet bikes. Yang-Wen-Li is like, you are not getting out of here. You are mine, brother. Where are you? Your Vespids. I'm gonna absolutely kill them. Meanwhile, Yang-Wen-Li is securing more and more points. Let's look at his vision right now. He has all of these points. He got this one. He has all of his points in here and getting 2 generators. So he's looking pretty crisp here. He's looking pretty good. Right now, Tanya is under siege. He's getting... okay, he's going for tier 2. Now, what Tanya desperately needs to do is buy himself time. He needs time really badly. If he can get this tier 2 and some stealth teams, then he can probably do some stuff. If he's not getting it in time, he's gonna get obliterated. A slave chamber just got in here, so now that means that Yang-Wen-Li is gonna get jet bikes for days, and he's gonna go for the Reaver optics. Oh my god, this Vespid squad is so low. By the way, Mandrakes are trying to get this one. Croods are gonna bash it out. Yeah, but not decapping this because he thinks that is too risky, and I get it. I get it. But Tanya, which is very crucial, he hasn't thrown away his stealth teams. That means he can get some good AV. Okay, he's tier 2 right now. What he needs to do is be very, very careful. I don't even know if he needs these Croods, but he needs stealth teams really badly with fusion blasters, because right now we have Yang-Wen-Li, and he's now or never going in. He's not messing around. We have a little bit of a weird pathing situation here, and Yang-Wen-Li is just going to absolutely obliterate everything that Tanya has. Is he going for the Reaver optics right now? No, he's not. But I think it's because he already has it, no? He's gonna focus this listing post that 100% will go down. Where is the Tanya stealth teams? He needs them very badly to actually deal with it. We have one right here. That's really, really good. Hellions a little bit stuck here, it feels like. They're going to get completely obliterated. Nicely done here. Brutes are going to absolutely bash them. Tanya is playing really, really well. This doesn't look too good for Yang-Wen-Li. And his jet bike is stuck here. Nicely done. However, this plasma generator will probably go down. And Tanya will say this, though. His economy is a dog shit. That is terrible. 68 to plus 30. Meanwhile, Yang-Wen-Li's economy is amazing. 116. 116. That's crazy. The plus 20. He didn't even lose this Tower of Loafing. Vespits has been effective, but has also been really, really heavily invested into. Mandrakes are really caught off guard here. Yang-Wen-Li is kind of in trouble here, I feel like. Good decap, however. Tanya, by the way, has the take and hold situation, so it's really, really good that Yang-Wen-Li is trying to secure the critical locations. Oh, Mandrakes almost got murdered there. That's good. What are we doing here, Tanya, though? Are you just saying, yo, I am just getting Croots for days. I think you should get more stealth teams with fusion blasters. Why are we not doing that, though? Because you have Reaver jet bikes with a lot, as in a lot of damage because of the optics. Oh, he went for the Feral Leap build here. So these crude carnivores are gonna deal some really, really good damage. But these Reaver jet bikes are gonna be really good against the Vespits and the Crudes. Does he have the... No, he doesn't have the HP upgrade for the Reaver jet bikes yet. So many Reaver jet bikes, dude. And he's going tier 2 Yang-Wen-Li himself. Oh, what am I saying? He's not... yeah, he's not tier 2, obviously. Oh my god, that's so bad. I didn't even think about that. So Yang-Wen-Li is not tier 2. That means he can't go for the Reaver jet bikes updates. I am trolling, guys. Wait, that's actually really bad for Yang-Wen-Li, but he's gonna do it anyway. He's gonna make a little bit of a push here. Wanna take down these Vespits. It's not gonna cut it. This is such a chaotic game right now. Mandrakes are very low. These Brutes are gonna absolutely obliterate so many of these Mandrakes. But the Reaver jet bikes are not like something that to be messed with here. Also, really crucial. I didn't talk about that. We have the Homunculus also in the mix. Where is he right now? He's in the battlefield right now. Okay, and this stealth team is overstaying too much. It needs to disengage. Good. We got the broadside battlesuit. Okay, the broadside battlesuit, not bad against the Reaver jet bikes. I will definitely say that. Okay, Hollow Blood getting in here. We're probably getting some Scourges, maybe some Witches. I don't think we're going Witches. I think we're getting Scourges. Normally, when you see jet bikes, you get Scourges instead of Witches. Fire Warriors, okay. Tanya is playing a phenomenal game. Playing a really, really good game. The only thing I'm a little worried about for him is because Yang-Wen-Li has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About to be 9 Reaver jet bikes with Reaver targeting module against a Tanya who apparently don't think it's important to get AV. Where is your fusion blasters? Where is your stealth teams? Where are they? Crews are not gonna handle this. Looks like Tanya will be on the move. This is such a massive army. This game is over in about 2 minutes. And we're gonna see how it's going to be over. Looks like Yang-Wen-Li, he's not messing around. He's getting in here, instantly using the morale dropping, global morale dropping. And these crews are gonna get completely obliterated. Focusing on the broadside battlesuit because that is the AV here for Tanya. Tanya needs to get the hell out of here. This is going to look really, really bad. Good stun here, however, with the stealth team. That's really, really good. We need the fusion blasters, mate. We need the AV right now for Tanya. But good damage right now. I think Yang is kinda a little bit in trouble here because his army composition is not that good against Tanya. Now Croods are gonna get completely destroyed right now. They are out of position and we're getting Witches on top of it. That's a whole That is every single crew squad right now in that crew squad getting completely wiped. Yang-Wen-Li is not giving an F right now. Tanya has lost this game. No way. This is such a pro, dude. This is like, I know Tanya, if he's watching this right now, or back in the day when he played this game, he must be face palming right now. Ain't no way that he's losing this game. I didn't see the other crew squad, probably died over here or something. He lost both crew squad, fully upgraded with a lot of HP on top of it. This tortured amp, by the way, I didn't talk about it in the fight because a lot of stuff happened. This torture amp was so good, by the way. And even Witches was getting out, but it didn't matter at that point. This is my only worry. That was what I said. We don't have AV on the side of Tanya. And instead, Tanya walks up, which was really, really bad, by the way. You just let Dark Elder get to you. If you have to play a 40-minute game, or a 40-minute game, you do that. On Quest Triumph, you can do that. You are Tau, mate. You're playing against a race that is begging to God that you're throwing the game. And so you did. I think he overestimated the need for the crews and I don't get it. Why there's so many Tau players? I don't remember which game I casted recently as well. Where is the stealth teams? Why are we not going for more stealth teams? Why are we going for fusion blasters? Or not going for fusion blasters? Not a single fusion blaster. And then we just go for the leader on the stealth team. Only have one stealth team, by the way, on top of it. I think this is like really, really, really bad by Tanya. I swear to God, he should have won this. He should have won this. This is a really good map for Tau as well. Jeez, dude. Tanya, man. This was... am I too hard, guys? Am I too harsh on Tanya? I don't know, man. This was a close game, and it became Yang-Wen-Li. I swear to God, Yang-Wen-Li should have lost this game. Yeah, I said so. All he needed, all Tanya needed to do is get some AV, chill a little bit, just stay here, just chill. Just do whatever you have to do. Instead, he ran in here and got absolutely destroyed. Even with this army composition that he had, even with that, there's no reason to overstay like this and stay in here. This game was Tanya. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm an idiot, maybe I don't know this game, but let's be real, like, this was really, like, I think Tanya could have won this easily. He just threw the game. That was a really huge throw, I feel like. But whatever, guys. Yang-Wen-Li, like, let's talk about the positives. I don't know why I'm so negative here recently. I don't know. I should probably take a glass of champagne. Wait a minute, maybe not. And look, Yang-Wen-Li, he was absolutely killing this. Like, I know I'm really like like going in on Tanya, but I think he played really well, Yang. He lost the generator, which I feel like is inevitable in this matchup. I think the problem for Dark Elder is their Reaver Jetbikes gets out so late, and they can't really deal with the plasma generator. The Torture Slave can't really repair this plasma generator in time. So this is just what it is. Like, Yang-Wen-Li is forced to get this plasma generator anyway. So it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, he cannot defend this. It is inevitable, especially if you're playing against Vespids. And of course, we're playing against Vespids on Quest Triumph, right? And he still managed to make it work. I feel like he did all the right things, or at least it felt like he did all the right things with the jet bikes and stuff. He was smartly placing plasma generators. He was handling, for the most part, the Vespid attacks really well. And it's just inevitable in this matchup that Vespids is going to be a problem. I felt like Yang-Wen-Li was still on the offense, which was a smart idea because he did a lot of damage to Tanya. And by the way, like, even though I'm like, Tanya, do this, Tanya, do this, he was in a kind of a bad spot, Tanya, because Yang-Wen-Li was absolutely relentless. Really, really smartly done by Yang-Wen-Li to just do a lot of damage. He destroyed this listening post really, really well. So he did all the right things. And also, I felt like he was smart about, like, yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I know he's just going for Crooch. I hope he's not going for AB. I'm just gonna absolutely murder him. Oh, he's walking up to me? Okay, I'm gonna destroy him. I feel like Yang-Wen-Li just played really solid. This is a bad Dark Elder map. This is probably the worst Dark Elder map. Maybe Yang-Wen-Li disagrees with me because apparently he actually picked this one. But it is what it is, man. Yang-Wen-Li, he played this one against Tanya Filia, and Tanya Filia lost game 1. That is crazy. Okay. Revamp. Reset. Just Tanya Filia, he can win this. This doesn't look like a rollover. Yang-Wen-Li, I swear to God, he could have potentially... He should have lost this game. I don't give a fuck. He should have lost this game. Tanya Filia, ain't no way that he actually froze this game. He just did. I don't hope... Tanya Filia, just don't do the exact same problem... exact same mistakes. And you will win this game for sure. Because Yang-Wen-Li, he was actually in trouble in this game. You can make him be in trouble again. And hopefully, you can play more patiently and a little bit smarter on top of it. I'm crossing my fingers. I want a game 3. We have not had a game 3 yet in this tournament. I'm a little annoyed by that. So please, Tanya Filia, give me a full best of 3. Let's go, man. Game 2, Tanya Filia, Yang-Wen-Li. You guys are up. Let's go. All right. So for game 2, we got Shrine of Excellion. Oh, damn. Let's hope Tanya Filia knows what's coming, because whenever I've seen this matchup played on Shrine of Excellion, it's really all in or nothing from Tao. Let's see if we have a Hollow Blood situation. I don't think we'll get it, but we could get a Hollow Blood situation. Tanya Filia, so far, he's just going for... Only 2 stealth teams, okay. He goes for stealth team build or stealth team, jetpacks. Will he go for best bit Tau Commander opening then? No, he's going for crew best bits. Okay. Also getting the plasma generator. Okay. And then Yang-Wen-Li, he's gonna... Okay, yeah. So he's going normal here. He's going for the Dark Foundry, getting the plasma generator, which is probably getting destroyed in this game very early. And then we're getting 2 Mandrakes. So this map is really like... in your face. Mandrakes will just go very ham. Hellions are not good on this map, but at least like they can work. They're not worse than Vespits, at least. And yeah, jetbikes are also super good on this map. Really fast back and forth. They can easily switch from side to side. But looks like Tanya Filia is gonna go on the offense. I like that he's going Croots, by the way. I think this is good. He could get a good decap here. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Oh, that was actually close that it actually went wrong for him. This plasma generator will go down. There's nothing that Yang-Wen-Li can do about this. This is just inevitable in this matchup when Vespits are coming in. Because as you can see, there's no production yet. Like, this Dark Foundry is so slow, you can't get it up in time. Tower of Loathing is gonna be, try to be built here by Yang. He has to cancel it. Try to... Okay, nicely done here by Yang. What a flex, dude. What an absolute flex, dude. Okay, Crews are gonna lose this fight here 100%. And the Mandrakes are also on top of it. I don't know if Yang actually cancelled it. If he didn't, a little bit bad. If he did, that's good. Alright, decent push here by Tanya Filia. Tanya Filia, 62 to plus 10. It's really not good economy. He's a little exposed on this side. Oh, and as I say that, Yang-Wen-Li, he listened. He was like, okay, let me get in here. Yo, Yang. Hello. He's right here. Brother, he's right here. Oh, we're gonna get the decap. Right? Yang, brother. Alright, let's get more Reaper jet bikes for Yang-Wen-Li, and then the havoc will start. The absolute menace of this Dark Reaper squads, or not Dark Reaper, Reaper jet bike will be really bad. I mean, Vespers are just gonna try and do whatever the hell they can, but these jet bikes are just gonna have some fun. Earthcast Builder, yeah. Oh my god, Tanya Filia, you should have won game 1. Instead, we just got Shrine of Excellion. This is god-awful map for this matchup. I don't know, that's why we probably got Quest Triumph, is that both players was just like banning out like mid-tier maps, I guess, and then they just agreed, okay, you get one awful map, then I get one awful map on top of it. And sadly, Tanya Filia didn't win on his map. whereas Yang-Wen-Li did win on his map. So it was, yeah, that was brutal. Tanya Phil got absolutely slaughtered in this one. This is what happens on this map. It's just Tau can't handle anything. They can't go Fire Warriors. It's just too risky. They can go Vespids, but they aren't as effective on this map. Yeah, it's just too... It's just not cutting it. It just isn't. Well played to Yang-Wen-Li. He looks very, very dangerous. So this means, guys, that he's going up against El-bandido. And El-bandido, I will say this, because he's a Tau player who knows what this matchup is. El-bandido has indeed banned Eldar. He has banned a Dark Eldar. And you know what second race Yang-Wen-Li is playing? He's playing Tau. So we got Tau versus Tau already, guys. So this is going to be interesting. Yang-Wen-Li's Tau. I've never seen that in my life. But Yang-Wen-Li can play anything, guys. So we'll see. Let's get to it. Yang-Wen-Li, El-bandido, Tau versus Tau. Let's get it. Okay. El-bandido, Yang-Wen-Li, Tau versus Tau on Tranquility's End. Let's see here. I know these guys are actually friends, as far as I understand. As this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one. Yang-Wen-Li, he starts on the bottom side. He goes for a stealth team, an Earthcast builder, and another stealth team. Tau Barrack will probably go for the generator, but we'll see. I thought this matchup was going to be horrific. But then I saw BAD Cup 4, and then I saw Tornado versus El-bandido, and that was a very, very tense best of 3. But we'll see if we'll see anything like it. I have one stealth team, builder, 2 stealth teams right after, Tau Commander most likely, and we're getting Plasma Generator with the Tau Barrack, obviously. And Vespids. Okay, so Tau Commander and Vespids. This is not weird whatsoever. I think this is kinda the way to go in this matchup. Let's see here. El-bandido actually a little bit delayed in his Plasma Generator compared to El-bandido. Or compared to Yang-Wen-Li, but I think that's because El-bandido had a little bit of a different order. I think he went for 2 stealth suits from the get-go, and then the builder was a little delayed.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Vespids versus Vespids. Let's see. Tau Commander getting out. And so is the Vespids on the side of El-bandido. This is going to be interesting gameplay. So, obviously, Vespids are real good in this matchup, in this mirror, because they can actually detect the stealth teams. And that's why El-bandido is just, nah, I'm not doing this. El-bandido himself is actually getting on this side. Let's see, Yang-Wen-Li has a little bit of a better capture speed here. But, oh my god, no! No! Oh my god. What an absolute one-shot. El-bandido was just ready with the button. He was like, where is he? Click. Bam. Dead. Jeez, dude. Okay. Yang-Wen-Li's gonna snapshot this Tau Commander, not doing too much. And now he's gonna lose his generator, but so is El-bandido. That's pretty good by both players so far. We have Tau Commander melee versus Tau Commander melee. Let's go. Generator will go down though. Alright. Yang-Wen-Li, 56 to +0. El-bandido, same economy. Both players have the same economy actually. El-bandido is a little bit in a better spot because he has one more capper compared to Yang-Wen-Li. And this is going to be a brutal decap here. El-bandido is really playing this well. And Yang-Wen-Li is suffering really, really badly. Now we have a decap here from Yang-Wen-Li. But are we going to get another snapshot? Oh my god, this is so brutal.
Send us toward the enemy.
Yeah. Yang, 38 to +0. El-bandido, 56 to +0. This is such a messy game. Right now, it's just an absolute this is pure domination right now for El-bandido. He knows this mirror matchup in and out. Don't know if Yang-Wen-Li can say the same. Gonna focus these fire warriors.
We shall triumph.
Gonna take some damage, but so is the Vespers. Yang-Wen-Li is also in here, so you can actually do some... Tau Commander from Yang-Wen-Li is also in here. Needs to be careful, though, because a huge snapshot is just dropping on him right now. This Tau Commander is very, very low. Yang-Wen-Li needs to be super, super careful. I think he's caught between a rock and a river. And, yeah, this is not going to be an easy task. Yang-Wen-Li is desperately trying to tie up this Tau Commander before it kills his own. Tau Commander on the side of Yang-Wen-Li has 64 HP. And, yeah, this is going to be a slaughter. Yang-Wen-Li lost his Tau Commander, and now El-bandido is still cooking over here, and there's no stealth detection on the side of Yang-Wen-Li. I'm mixing up these two players because they're both playing Tau. Oh god, this is such a pure domination from El-bandido. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I don't even know. Like, Yang doesn't even have like any redeeming qualities right now in his case. I mean, he has a generator on the side of El-bandido here, so he's behind in tech. Fire warriors will come, so even in army composition, he's not ahead. El-bandido is kind of having some fun here at Yang-Wen-Li's outer point. Yang-Wen-Li is just desperately holding on to whatever the hell he can hold on to. Listing post will go down for sure. Vesper's jumping in right to the fire warriors. Yeah, El-bandido needs to get out. Yang-Wen-Li is getting this middle point. That's good. But El-bandido is going for this critical location here as well. Oh, Yang, you're caught between a rock and some Vespers. Get out, mate. Destroying this listening post, but Yang-Wen-Li is gonna get absolutely slaughtered here. Down in a negative cover. That's a whole wipe right there. Snapshot just to seal the deal. Yang-Wen-Li, he is just not... He's just not holding up against El-bandido. I would definitely say that. He's suffering really badly. El-bandido's economy, what is that? 62 to plus 10, god-awful, but it's gonna increase. And it's not god-awful compared to what Yang-Wen-Li is having. And now, El-bandido, he's just gonna have some fun with these Vespers. These Vespers are just dying easily.
Stealth team ready for next assignment.
Yang-Wen-Li literally can't do anything. He's just trying to do whatever the hell he can. El-bandido is gonna find his stealth team, so even the stealth team is going down. Nah. Holy, this is a slaughter, dude. This is an absolute slaughter.
I will lead us to victory. Our hunt begins.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Yang is just... Yeah, he needs to GG. This was so dominant by El-bandido. I felt like El-bandido just immediately, as he killed the stealth team, already there, is going to be a nightmare for Yang-Wen-Li, because that means he's behind in cap units. In this matchup, it's really bad. And then on top of that, I felt like Yang-Wen-Li just didn't get the same... value out of his Vespers. And yeah, he was just a capper behind. I guess like El-bandido just knows exactly what to do in this one. And yeah, it got really bad. Someone's calling me 24/7. Please stop calling me, mate. So this got really, really bad for Yang-Wen-Li. He just completely got obliterated. And El-bandido, man, like... Oh, we'll see what Yang-Wen-Li is going to do, because this doesn't, yeah, this doesn't look good for him. El-bandido, by the way, I know I've said this a couple of times, but he looks like a super strong, like, this is disgusting Tau play. This is so, like, he's so solid. It doesn't matter the matchup, it doesn't matter the situation. He did what he did on BAD Cup 4. Now he's already looking like he's going to the semifinal, going up against Deco himself. So this is... Oh, this is going to be a really a huge performance if El-bandido wins this tournament as well. He looks like one of the favorites together with Deco. Going to be a fire semifinal, but right now, he still needs to win against Yang-Wen-Li. So let's see if Yang-Wen-Li is gonna cook some weird stuff and make sure that he can actually, like, stand up to El-bandido. But we'll see. Let's get to game 2, guys. Let's go. Alright, guys. So for this one, El-bandido is going to play up against Yang on Blood River. He chooses Blood River himself. This one will be tough. Looking at the first game, this might be really brutal for Yang-Wen-Li. But we'll see how he's cooking this one. So he goes for a Earth Castle Builder and a Stealth Team, I guess. Going for the Tau Barrack as well. I would assume he's going for a Generator, and yeah, so he's going for 2 Stealth Teams, Jetpack. Yeah, this is Tau Commander, Vespers. It is what it is. This is what we're going. Generator, right? Yeah, okay. I assume El-bandido is doing something very similar. Yes, he is. Yeah, I know the Vesper is not here, but that's because the generators aren't finished. As soon as they're finished, we'll get some Vesper shenanigans here. Let's see. Looks like Yang is actually capturing the 2 inner points, where El-bandido actually thinks he can capture this and then this, right? So he's probably gonna get this later. Let's see what his cap order is.
The target is ours.
I am. Now jetpacking. Gonna capture this one, I guess. Oh, it looks like Yang is also making a little bit of a infiltration here. Okay. Well, he needs to be careful because the Vespits are very close to getting out. And we saw last time when Vespits and Tau Commander saw a stealth team, the stealth team got absolutely obliterated. Let's see if Yang actually jumps over here. Okay, El-bandido is gonna walk up. Okay, it looks like, yeah, I understand this. So El-bandido knows what's coming, so he's just getting out. He does not want his stealth team to actually be one-shot. Meanwhile, on this side, Yang-Wen-Li is just under such a brutal pressure. He cannot comprehend, or he can't handle what's going on here right now. Interesting gameplay right here. I think this this cap order from Yang-Wen-Li is probably not the best to go. Now, this plasma generator did go down, however.
I will lead us to victory.
Oh yeah, this plasma generator is going down 100% as well.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Looks like, on the other hand, that Yang actually upgraded this listening post. That's really smart by him. However, it's probably going down anyway. See, where is his builders? Has he lost both of them? They're actually, like, getting up here to actually build this one. Okay. I just think this listening post will slowly go down. He didn't have to get both builders up here. They should have been here to potentially actually destroy or help out with this listening post. But the listening post goes down anyway. Huh. This is a tough situation here for Yang. Investing in an LP2 like that, that didn't pay off. He's getting this listening post, though. I know the builder would have probably gotten one shot, but, like, just the fact that the, like, and he should have also been earlier back, Yang. But just the fact that you have, like, a builder or two in here potentially, like, repairing this, that means that the Tau Commander has to deal with that. This looks really good for El-bandido. He's now getting Fire Warriors. I assume that we're not getting Fire Warriors from Yang because he simply can't afford it. He has such bad economy. 44 to +0. El-bandido's economy is also pretty bad. It's +50 to +0, but it is improving, however. He also upgraded this listening post, and he's not losing it anytime soon. El-bandido is just going for this listening post, killed this builder on top of it. Let's see how Yang-Wen-Li is going to handle this. Gonna decap this El-bandido. He's in such a good spot. Again. And no. Holy. Also, like, my bad. I haven't talked too much about it. Yang-Wen-Li in this whole process has lost all his stealth teams. He has had to rebuild them both. That's 170 requisition. That is really, really, really bad. That is really, really bad.
None can stand before the greater good.
Tao versus Tao and El-bandido, like, you gotta give him... He's just an absolute monster when it comes to this matchup. He knows it in and out. You saw what he did to Tornado, and Tornado was snapping in their best of 3. So I understand Yang-Wen-Li is not, like, this is not his main or anything like that. So he's just under really, really brutal pressure.
Don't let the prey get away. Prosper as Tao shall.
Yeah, this is smart by El-bandido. He's actually getting in here. Also, he's actually capturing this with his stealth team as well. Oh my god. El-bandido is just gonna make Yang-Wen-Li's life completely miserable. He's 38 plus 0. He has no float whatsoever, especially not in power. El-bandido's economy, as I've kept on saying, it is bad, but it is improving rapidly. And as long as your economy is this better than Yang-Wen-Li's economy, you did well. We have a little bit of a back and forth with these Vespids. El-bandido even won that trade. El-bandido has such good army. I know Yang-Wen-Li also has fire warriors, but he's just not cutting it. His economy is just so bad. He literally can't play the game.
Send us toward the enemy.
This is really dominant performance by El-bandido, I must say. He's really using the fact that he just knows this matchup really, really clearly. Tau Mirror is definitely a real matchup, and especially with Definitive Edition and Auto Match, it's very normal to see these kind of mirror matchups. So if you want to learn this mirror matchup, just follow El-bandido. He has proven himself on the highest level. And also, Yang-Wen-Li just can't do anything, dude. Yang's economy 62 to plus 0. It's just still unplayable for him. El-bandido's economy is starting to get really good, 68 to plus 10. Still has better army than Yang as well. Yang's best bits got obliterated on top of it. I guess he's trying to interrupt this. He's just trying to get anything, like... If I can just at least stop this, like... I'm doing something instead of just watching El-bandido murder my base.
Stealth suits ready and willing. Cut them.
Want to see from Yang's perspective here. Yeah. Let's watch his vision here. You can see he sees absolutely nothing. He's one stealth suit over here. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is what it is. Like, we will get some kind of these games, and this is just El-bandido just straight up just demolishing Yang. We sure saw who is the better Tau player. I think Yang-Wen-Li is not surprised here. He's jumping in with the Vespids. Just straight kamikaze mission. At least he's throwing himself in there. He's just trying to do whatever he can. Tie up these fire warriors, okay? But I think Vespids tying up is also really, really good. Yang-Wen-Li, he's getting out here. Okay. So, also some context for this one. Since I hosted this tournament, I know what happened behind the scenes. I'm gonna tell you right now, Yang, he told me that he wants a free loss. When he went up against El-bandido, I don't want to give away these stories, by the way, so you guys don't get spoiled. I knew from the get-go this was going to be really, really rough. Yang, he basically from the get-go said, yo, I can't play Dark Eldar. I'm going into a Tau mirror against my friend. I will not be able to win that. I might as well just get a free loss. I told him, which I respect for Yang, by the way. I told him, play this out. Just play it. Just do what you can. And you know what? Yang, he was a real homie. He did that himself. He stood up to El-bandido. I don't care if you're getting murdered. Like, I really don't care. All I care about is just you trying your best. Yang, he was outmatched from the get-go, and it is what it is, man. Like, I don't even want to analyze this. I just feel like El-bandido is just too solid, and Yang can't keep up with it whatsoever. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. Hopefully I'll see you for part 3. It's gonna be a banger, I feel like. But for this one, I'll just say thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.